Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for coming here today and sharing this important moment with the Winooski High School class of 2017. All of us have worked really hard to be seen here on stage today. High school is a big challenge, one way or another. Whether it was difficult assignments, family issues, personal relationships, emotions, or just simply walking to school on the hot, rainy, or snowy day. Personally, the hardest thing that I have to went through was when I first came to the United States 4 years ago. Let me tell you, English wasn't an easy thing to learn. It is my second language, and it was hard to find a good English teacher in a small rural town where I'm originally from, southeast of Vietnam. When I came here, I was just 14 years old boy with no knowledge about the US school system. That being said, I struggled a lot in school. In every single class I took in the first semester of my freshman year. One of the best examples was the Earth System class taught by Miss Bundy. Different from my other classes, the Earth System class was all about making scientific hypotheses and doing research. That means if you could not speak English, oh man, you're done. I sat in the Earth System class just like a statue that can breathe. I could not communicate or connect with any student in the class. The only thing I could do was to make eye contact. Same thing happened in my other classes. I was totally lost from the lesson. And if an assignment took people 10 to 20 minutes to finish, it would probably take me about an hour because I needed to do a lot of translation. Nighttime was probably the worst part of the day. I could not count how many times my tears dropped on my book and on my pillow. When I look at my report card for the first quarter, I was totally shocked. I questioned myself if the decision I made to come here was right or wrong. Based on what I saw on the report card, I felt like I just destroyed my future. At the moment, the only way for me to fix it was to move on. I knew that the source of the problem was my confidence in my English language skill. So I chose to pursue social life activity to gain not only social language, but also academic language. I was really fortunate to receive a lot of help from many teachers in Winooski High School. They knew exactly the difficulties that every newcomer must go through, and they did everything they could to help me to make sure that I caught up with the lesson in class, whether it was coming to school early, staying late after school, skipping the break time to spend more time to help me, or answering my email at 2 a.m. in the morning. And as a result, I was able to find my confidence to be more involved in school and to set a great foundation to become who I am today. That being said, I have a lot of people to say thank to. First, I would like to dedicate my deepest appreciation to the teachers, staffs, and faculties in the Winooski High School. Thank you so much for helping me and holding my hand every step of the way. I know that if someone asked the teachers, what is he good at? They probably would answer, he's good at complaining every time he complains. And next, I would also want to thank my family for believing in me and being with me this whole entire journey. I also want to thank all of my friends, my fellow graduates. They are really amazing. They cheer me up every time and always give me great compliments after my performance. Doesn't matter how terrible that performance is. And I also want to thank Randall, Anis, Pascal, and Akash for being my white lines on the road of life. Finally, I want to say this for the very last time. Hello, my name is Ki Nguyen, and I am a student at Winooski High School. Thank you.